Welcome, all sports fans and everyone across the nation. This is Tuesdays with TJ, episode number 11. That's right, you guys, episode number 11. We are in the building, y'all. Thank y'all for the love and support, man. And we got a lot to break down. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton, along with the beautiful co-host, Miss Phyllis Jr. You guys know her as PJ, and of course, the man of the hour, sitting on the right of me, Mr. TJ Tracy. What's up, brother?
What up, everyone? I hope you're having a fantastic week.
Man, it was a good one. I know that.
Uh,
Obviously, every single week has its different stories. Uh,
yeah,
this week was all about the Goliaths going down. So we'll get into that.
yeah. Do we really?
I know, right? I know, right? I know.
Yeah.
Before we get started, yo, our records are on the screen right now. Team N through Z, which is me, we're 51 and 42, and teams A through N, which is TJ's team, they are 54 39. I won week 6 by 1. I went 10 and 5, and TJ went 9 and 6. But more importantly, he is in the lead by 3 games. Of course, our homegirl PJ, she ain't never lost. Like LeVar Ball said, 93 and 0, you guys. So she don't lose, man. Man. But how was your week though, TJ? Everything's good, bro?
Well, Sunday and Monday sucked a bit, I do have to say. No idea why.
Ah,
But
right,
yeah,
right.
today's been okay. I've managed to recover.
Hey, hey, hey. I felt like you now 3 times this year. So I mean,
Oh, yeah, I do
I
have to say,
I
I feel
I've
sorry.
tripled your pain so far. Y'all, don't forget y'all to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're brand new to this channel. This is Uneducated Sports Talk, but we're gonna break down all the good right now. We have the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. We're gonna break down the good, you guys, and because we're such a good channel, that we'll go with the good first. But let's give a shout to those in the chat. We got Robin's Nest says, "How about my Lions? Finally made one of your love streams. Kitty goes meow." Hey, that's
He
right.
does
We'll
go
talk about the
meow.
Lions in just a second. So give us about a few more minutes. We'll break down the Lions game against the Buccaneers. But we got a lot though. So Goliaths went down. We had some shockers, obviously. Some good games though, and some games that kind of make you scratch your head, like what the fudge cake is going on. So as we keep that chat rocking and rolling, you guys. We'll get to all your questions towards the end, unless there's a super chat or a super sticker sort of question. We'll answer that in the middle of the stream. But besides that, we'll break down all the questions towards the end. But like I said, keep the chat rocking and rolling. We got Daniel Berry Sports Highlights in the building, showing love. He says, "Hey, what's up, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights?" And Peter said, "What's up, Robin's Nest?" And "What's up, Daniel Berry?" Hope you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday, you guys. This is episode
What up?
number 11, man. So, yeah, we got a lot to break down. So let's get right into it, man. Our first game, we're gonna talk about it was
Oh,
Monday Night Football. We had the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. As Mike Yo is in the building, says we hear our first moderator in the building showing love.
what
Thank you,
up,
Mike Yo.
Mikey?
Yes, sir. Uh, so let's break it down. And the Cowboys went into SoFi Stadium. Basically, it was still Jerry's world. So
Yeah.
I think last stream I said the Cowboys would have 60-40. I was so wrong. The Cowboys literally, no, literally, they had 75-25 was the Dallas Cowboys fans. It was literally the Cowboys Nation in SoFi Stadium, which is kind of sucks for like these new teams on the West Coast, the Chargers slash Rams and the Raiders. Uh, I don't know if you remember that Packers Raiders game last Sunday night or a couple Sunday nights ago, but that was like a 60-40 crowd with Packers. It was just crazy
Yeah,
how these fan bases
yeah.
are coming there. So I feel bad for those Rams and Chargers and Raiders fan bases because these other teams coming there and they just bully them in their own stadium, man, which is crazy. But anyways, that was 75-25 pro Dallas. It was crazy how it went down.
Yeah.
But the
I
Cowboys got a 20-17 victory over the Los Angeles Chargers. And now, first of all, a really good game. I really enjoyed it. Um, so
Very defensive.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think it was you that alluded to it. The defenses might come in and play very well, and they both did. Matter of
Mm.
fact, TJ, I think the over under in that game was 50 and a half. They only got to 37, so I won some money because I listened to TJ, you guys, and I said I'm
Yeah.
going under with this, and I want to, I want about $30 on that, so I appreciate you,
Ooh, very
TJ. Oh
nice.
yeah, man, yes sir,
I'll
yes
take
sir.
15.
There we go. Hey, there we go. Words of wisdom. Let's go, man. But hey, the question is, after that beatdown they got from the Niners, right? They got routed 42-10. Uh, this is a great way to bounce back. My question is, are the Cowboys back on the right track?
Um, not really. I wouldn't say so because if they were back, if I'd say they're back on the track, if they demolished the Chargers, if the defense really destroyed them and their offense managing to come back, like they won, but like Justin Herbert had the chance to come back and win the game. Like it was constantly swinging, wasn't it? Cowboys took the lead, Chargers managed to bring it back. And if Herbert hadn't thrown that INT, which sucks because the defender just undercut the route, didn't it? They just
Hmm.
undercut the route and picked it off. This could have gone in. I could see this game easily going in overtime. But yeah, the stats, like obviously, Cowboys had more yards in total. It was literally that one turnover made all the difference. And the Cowboys did lose a fumble, which sucks, but like the Chargers had more in possession time. It was just a fun game to watch, and Chargers are a hard team, but I feel like the Chargers level is where the Cowboys at. If you know what I mean? Would
Right.
you say the Chargers are like they're good, but I wouldn't say they're top tier in the NFL, and I think that's where the Cowboys sit at. I don't think
Yes.
they're the Lions level, the Niners level. I wouldn't say the Eagles, but I'm not going to talk about who it's pain. So yeah,
One second. Keep going. Keep going.
no problem, no problem. So yeah, that's what I think. It's the Cowboys are a great team. They're a good team. They're very good, and when they go against other good teams, it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a good game like this. Uh, but I don't think they are the elite team, if you know what I mean. I'm sorry, everyone. I can't shut the door tonight. I've got a dog down here and a cat here and another cat somewhere else. I don't know where they are. I don't know where the orange one is. So it might just all of a sudden cross the screen. So apologies if there I am disturbed by a cat. I've got the tabby one down here. Hello there, Billy. Hello there. But yeah. So yeah, that's my opinion. I think they're gonna be competitive against the good teams, and it's gonna be a fun game. But I think they will lose badly to the great teams. So there might be. I reckon they will be the. If they keep winning against the teams they meant to win against, then they will be in the playoffs like the fifth seed. But if they do the dumb against the bad teams, i.e. the Cardinals, then who knows, they'll lose. But yeah, I see them as a good team, but I don't see them as an elite team. Yeah.
Okay, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I'm gonna say just for the time being, right now, yeah, they won the game, which means that
Yeah.
they didn't allow the Niners came to derail their future, right? So they came in there,
True.
and they're a professional NFL team. I mean, so you bounce back. It is a week by week season, so I get it. But as far as are they back on the right track? Well, we'll find out when they face another really good dominant team. We know about the Chargers. They love to, as Robin's Ness would say, Chargers that game away. Staley needs to go,
Always.
wasting away a great quarterback in the team. That is facts and facts. Yes, sir. You're right about that. But them beating the Chargers, look, that's not gonna like tell me, oh man, they're here they come.
Yeah.
Super Bowl bound. No, no, no. When they face another elite team, a team that's got their right motives, a team that knows who they are, the Chargers have no clue who they are because the coach doesn't know who he is. I mean, wasn't it 10-7, and they went for it on 4th and 1, just trying to, bro, kick the field goal, tie the game up. Let's get it, man.
They
Like,
tried the tush push, didn't they?
what's up?
Or roughly.
No, no, they went with a play action, roll out to the right. They threw it to
Oh, okay.
somebody in the end zone, but it was broken up by the Cowboys. I don't get it. I don't get what Staley does with his team. All this analytic 4th and 1, let's go for it every single time, bro. You have missed it way more than you made it, man. So, anyways, those kind of scenarios drive me nuts with the Chargers, man. But so the Cowboys won that game because the Cowboys out stupided. That's, you know what I'm saying, out stupid. I mean, the Chargers out stupid the Cowboys, and that's how it goes, man. So like the Cowboys, Vikings, Chargers, they always kind of give me scratching my head because three teams that are really good on paper, right? But for some reason come
Yeah.
small. Although the Cowboys managed to, to beat teams they're supposed to beat for the most part. Outside
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Arizona game, yeah. But yeah, this doesn't give me the right hopes. Maybe I don't know when they face you guys, the Eagles, but that might be the next game.
It's it's close. I
Yeah,
know
'cause
it's
I know. I
close.
mean, you play twice a year, so I know it's coming up pretty soon. One of the
It's
games.
um it's at the early part of the gauntlet. It's not next week. It's not this week. Sorry, it's next week.
So there you go. So that would be the
Fifth
test
of
right there.
November.
That would be the test. As long as both teams come in there somewhat healthy from where they are right now, that would let me know, are the Cowboys back on the right track. I'm going to say no for now because I just got to see them. I mean, they're supposed to beat the Chargers, right?
Yeah,
And with a pro Cowboys crowd in SoFi Stadium. That was literally Dallas Cowboys. It was crazy. Herbert in his own stadium has an audible because he can't hear what's going on in his own stadium, man. Uh, so yeah. I think right now it's definitely they're not on track, but we'll find out when they play those Eagles, man. Coming up in a few weeks, I cannot wait to see that one. So that is for the Cowboys and Chargers talk. Cowboys defeated Chargers, and we can talk about the Chargers, but right now we're on the good right now. We're not talking about the
the
bad.
goods.
Yeah. All right, our next topic, you guys. The Detroit Lions go into Raymond James Stadium and defeat the Buccaneers by a score of 20-6. And my God, I know I said this
Yeah.
is my second time saying this now, but I apologize, Detroit Lion fans, Detroit Lion lovers, Detroit Lion believers. I apologize, y'all. I'm on the bandwagon for real. I'm on the. I say that I'm on the bandwagon, but
I was just gonna say, yeah.
oh man, but I'm going with the Lions, bro. This Lions squad is. I'm with them. I'm
It's
with them,
good.
man. I'm with them. Should the Lions be considered a top team in the NFL right now?
Yeah.
Since we've seen some Goliaths go down, and but we've seen the Lions just keep strutting and their only loss of the year was by 6 points to the Seahawks in a shootout. Uh,
Hmm.
this Lions team, great balance. Although Montgomery might be out for a while now,
That sucks. That
yeah,
does
that
suck.
does suck for him because he was having a tremendous year. But that's his mo. His mo is prone to injuries, but having a great year and was a big part of what they do. But so far, great balance though. I mean, running, passing. Jared Goff looked great against Tampa Bay. I mean,
Yeah, he did.
and we know about Jared Goff on the road and Jared Goff at home. Those home and road splits are totally different. But boy, if he could bring that same type of energy on the road, oh my God, this Lions squad is going to be something difficult. But so yeah, once again, I'm gonna ask: should the Lions be considered a top team in the NFL right now, TJ?
Yeah, I think they have. I think they've proven that they are scary when they came in and immediately beat the Chiefs. And unfortunately, they did lose against the Seahawks week 2.
Mhm.
But they've managed to bounce back and beat every opponent since then. And they've got the same record as the other top teams in the NFC, the Niners and the Eagles. And everyone knew they were building something good. And obviously, Jameson Williams coming back from his suspension early obviously only helped them back. And it does suck with their injuries, but this is why you draft Gibbs and stuff like that, so to hopefully deal with that. But yeah, I think it's pretty much a lock that the Lions are going to win their division. So that's a lot of games there, and I think there's not a lot of teams that can stop the Lions right now. I think them losing to the Seahawks was just a shootout, and Jared Goff unfortunately making a mistake, but I could see them have potentially have won that game themselves. But yeah, they should finally get some respect. They've got a bit of a hard schedule. Looking at it, we've got Ravens, Chargers, Bears, Packers, Saints, Bears, Oh no, okay. So the hard ones are Ravens and Cowboys. That's the rest they should win pretty easily. They've got a very easy sort of schedule, so there might even be a chance they get the first seed in the NFL, in the NFC. Like if the Eagles and Niners murder themselves and beat each other up in their match, like the Lions could just steadily keep their record going and grab the number seed, which would be crazy, but great for the fan base. Sucks for me, great for the fan base.
No, I'm with you on that though. Hey, this Detroit Lions team, I love the balance. I really do.
Yeah.
And it's not a lot of teams that can say that they can do both very well, which is run the ball and pass the ball. And so far, and weapons too, like to boast on
Mhm.
that. Amon-Ra St. Brown, I mean, 12 catches, 124 yards, and a
Ooh.
touchdown in that game. I think it was 2 touchdowns maybe. But anyways, nonetheless though, he is a straight baller as the number one option for the Lions on offense. Of course, Montgomery, he was before the injury, he was averaging 20 plus carries a game, getting
It's
close
doing
to
good.
100 yards a game, and he scored a touchdown in every single game, right? I mean, this dude has been a beast for the Lions. And their defense, that has been what has really made a difference for this Lion squad. I mean, they're biting kneecaps, man.
Yeah, they
Like,
are.
like Dan Campbell said, we're not biting. This team is stingy. They're fast. They look fun. They're playing with excitement. So they're only benefiting off of each other, and it's working perfectly. And I mean, 20-6 on the road against a really good defensive Buccaneers team. That let me know. And Jared Goff in that game played great. Not
Mhm.
well. He played great in that game. I mean, in the pocket, he was poised. He looked at 1, 2, 3 reads, first down. I mean, it was something of beauty, and that was on the road in a hostile territory against a really good, at the time, a 3-1 Buccaneers squad. So
Yeah.
yes. This Lions team should be considered one of the best in the NFL because I'm looking around like no one can boast about the balance that they have as much as the Detroit Lions has. Not only offense when it comes down to their passing and running, but now their defense as well. It's almost like they feed off each other, and I'm loving what I'm seeing with this Lion squad.
Yeah, and they didn't even have some of the main starters. I believe like Brian Branch was out and all that kind of
Right.
stuff. He's been playing very well, potentially rookie of the year. So yeah, they only going to get stronger and get more comfortable. And honestly, apart from two teams the rest of the year, there's nothing to stop them going. Like they've got pretty much a free walk to the playoffs, which is great. And
Sheesh.
when you get to the playoffs, it's any given game. You know what I mean? We could, might be a bit early from the 2027, but we could see a Lions in the Super Bowl, which would
Hey.
be amazing. And I think 90% of the fans would hope for the Lions to win
Oh yeah, of course.
because, yeah. So it'll be great. It'll be great. And Goff playing at a great level. I remember when he got there, it was Goff was shaky. He really didn't want to be there, and he's finally embraced being a Lion and is playing extremely well. He's back to his 2019 form, I believe.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Shout out to Real Fan Sports. He's in the building. Said, "What's good?" We got Zach and Nonfiction. If you guys have not, man, check out Real Fan Sports and their YouTube channel. They do live commentary and play reaction as well. And those guys are a dynamic duo who do a beastly of a job. Also, we got Yabo Pa in the building. Says Amon Ra is cool AF. Yes, sir, he is, man. Yes, sir, he is. His story is cool too. Him and his dad, like a bodybuilder's dad is, man. So it's crazy. And then we got generic ball, man. GBM says, hope all are well. What up, Carlos, TJ, and PJ? PJ said, what's up, you guys? Welcome to
what up?
Tuesday with TJ.
All right, how is everyone? I hope they're having a fantastic weekend. And it gets better throughout the week. So yeah,
If you guys want to go back, man, are good. We talked about the Cowboys beating the Chargers. And, of course, we just finished talking about the Lions beating the Buccaneers. Are the Detroit Lions should be considered a top team in the NFL? Me and TJ both agree yes because this team is good, man. This team is good. And I'm
it's
only
really good.
hoping that I want to see a Detroit Lions home playoff game. That's what I want to see. It's been a long time since they had a home playoff game, I imagine. Right? I
Well,
remember.
yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah. I was going to say they're currently the third seed, so who knows? We
Right, right,
might.
right.
I
I mean,
think.
they win the division. That's a home game
Yeah.
their way. So win the division. And right now, they are definitely in the driver's seat of winning this NFC North division. I got RC on hoops. Caitlin Clark in Iowa is in the business as Los PJ. Yo, The Caden fan is here. What's up, RC? P said, "What's good, RC?" That's right, man. Come on in and join the festivities. Let's get it, man. So that is our good now. So with everything good, we gotta talk about everything bad. And if you're a fan of Goliaths, you're a fan of big dog squads, this was not your week, you guys. Let's break it down. The Eagles and the 49ers suffered their first defeats of the year in the same damn week. The Niners losing to the Browns by a score of 19-17 in that game, losing McCaffrey and Debo Samuel in the same game. But they had a potential 41-yard field goal attempt to win it by Moody, and he pushed it wide
Mhm.
right. So the Niners dropped their first game of the season. And then we had the Philadelphia Eagles went into New York and just looked abysmal in that game on the offensive end. The New York Jets, hey, call it what you want, man. The Jets play the Chiefs tough. The Jets have now played the Eagles tough. They beat the Bills earlier. This Jet squad, that defense alone could get them somewhere, man. But let's break it down. So they both get their first L of the season, TJ. Any cause for concern for either squad?
See, being from the 49ers, I don't think so. There was a couple of calls that went against them that some of them shouldn't, a couple of roughing passes that I believe were roughing calls that shouldn't go there. And obviously they had the chance to win it, but unfortunately their kicker missed it, which sucks, you know what I mean? But they could have kept their record. On the Eagles' other side of the band, it as if we have just lost in the playoffs. It's just been disastrous. Like the injury, we had a lot of injuries, which sucks. Our secondary is torn up, but our defense played well, which sucks. They scored one touchdown, which we let them play. We let them score to keep the clock. They were like, let them score, let our offense come back on the thing, and hopefully score. But our offense, we lost our right tackle in Lane Johnson, and the moment we lost him, we had lost the game. Hurts was constantly getting pressured. He was making mistakes. It was terrible. But he was making mistakes. But then he would make a play where he would stiff arm a guy and throw the ball to AJ Brown with a beautiful. It's just like, oh, okay, so we can still win this. He threw 3 interceptions. 2 of them were on his fault. One, Dallas Goedert went to catch the ball, went to turn, it was knocked out, and was immediately caught by Quincy Williams. Like it technically goes out as an interception. And the other one, pressure from the right side, hit Hurts' arm, the ball went up, it came straight down. But that last interception, that one was a backbreaker. It's the worst throw I've seen Hurts throw. It's just I don't know what, it was awful, but we still had a chance to win the game. And for a brief second, I thought I had that trust in that offense. It's like, we are still explosive, we can do this. And he tried to play hero ball. It was 4th and 8. He only needed was 8 yards. We still had plenty of time on the clock, but he tried to get it all down in one. Threw the ball late. It was almost intercepted again until Smith knocked the ball out. It was just bad. My only concern with the Eagles is our secondary is so injured that we've had to sign, obviously, someone from the practice squad. The guy we signed, the Robbie Coleman, not Robbie Coleman, the guy who used to play on the Saints.
Yeah,
He's
Robbie.
potentially weak. He's potentially week to week with a shoulder injury. So is our safety Reed Blankenship with another rib injury. It's just, and we're against the Dolphins this week. That's what I mean. Fortunately, our right tackle might play this week. He is as tough as he's amazing. Hopefully, he's okay. But we always said our offense didn't look good. And last week against the Rams, we thought it was fine. It's come together. But this week, it just completely fell apart. Even our kicker, who has been perfect pretty much all year, missed a pretty much chip shot, which sucked. It hopefully was just one of those games. Okay, it sucks. Let's just grow from this. Let's just move on.
Right.
But when you've got the gauntlet coming, you can't lose winnable games.
That's facts. We got John Clements in the building. Says, who's top dog in the 5-1 group? I'm still going 49ers, I mean. But which kind of answers my question. Any concerns? The 49ers, that was just, They lost McCaffrey and
Mhm.
Samuel in the same
Mhm.
game. Although with those two, they still weren't really getting a lot done, but still, you figure they'd make a difference in the fourth quarter, right, of that tight ball game. And of course, like TJ alluded to, they still had a chance to win the game. Just missed the field goal. They pushed it wide right. Um, but yes, call for concern for the Eagles. Yes, because they've played every game very close.
Yep.
It's almost like the Eagles still haven't had that perfect game yet, uh, where they do great on offense and defense. Right, I haven't seen that from the Eagles at all in this year. Although they're talent wise, they're still a dominant team. So that's why they were formerly 5-0. But with this loss, the way they lost and that last INT was baffling. Your defense had been shutting down the Jets the entire game.
Mhm.
Why even take the risk of throwing that football where you could have ran the ball one more time, ate off about
Yeah.
40 seconds, punt the football, and just play defense?
Yeah.
Because all the Jets had to score a touchdown, not a field goal.
Yeah.
Had to score
Yeah.
a touchdown. So for Hurst to drop back and throw that football to Goddard like it was just a nonchalant throw, like he was wide open. No, like you gotta see that guy there. I don't know, like you just don't throw that football, in my opinion. If you do, it's got to be a quick screen or something easy catch, and run with it to eat that clock up if you don't get the first down. And it was baffling. So the Eagles, yes, I have a lot of concern for them because they played, no matter the opponent so far, whether it's a bad opponent, easy opponent, or tough, they played them all. They play the Eagles tough. All those teams. Now
Yeah.
the Eagles are let's call it the hunted. So you're gonna get a lot of these guys A games. I understand that, but you gotta blow at least one team out, right? Come on, like they're
You think
keeping
so?
all these teams in it for longer than usual. And in my opinion, they just came off their best win against the Rams
Mhm.
in week 5, but the lay an egg against the Jets team, who is anemic on offense.
Yeah.
It was Brees Hall and nothing else pretty much the entire game. And to lose that way, that loss was tougher to watch than if you're a Niners fan. If you're a Niners fan, all right, we had injuries, we kind of weren't ready for it, right? Story of their lives, if it seems like it. Uh, but yeah, our two best playmakers on offense went down the same game. I get that, all right, and still had a chance to win.
Yeah.
The
And
Eagles
first,
gave up their chance. They gave them the win. It was
yeah, they
like,
gave up.
whoa.
If we got a first down, we won the game. They had no timeouts. It was already past the 2 minute warning. It was either get a first down, get the first down and win. Don't get the first down. Cut it down to 40 seconds, if that. Punt them deep. Let our defense, who have stopped them completely. Like most of their injuries is on the defense, but they played well. They stopped. Yeah, I know it's Zach Wilson. It's nothing special, but we had 5 sacks. Like they stopped the offense. I
Right.
just don't get what our play calling is. I don't think how Hurts
Yeah,
could just
and
let it
I
get
think
to
it's on
him.
the head coach as well. If
Yeah.
he's got to call a simpler play. You got to understand the situation of the game. You want to win. I
Mm-hmm.
understand you want to go for the win. I get that, but also you got to play the percentages as well when it comes down to that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not even nothing with analytics. That's just like that's common sense in my opinion.
Yeah.
Your defense will love any defense wants to be in that situation. Right, all right. The offense did just enough to get us the lead. Now it's on us to stop this team, which we stopped all game pretty much. And then the
Mm-hmm.
Eagles Hurst just gave it to them. Just gave it to them.
Let's give him the ball. But it just doesn't make sense. Against the Rams, it was essentially a 50-50 split between passing and running, which is great. That's what you want, especially with Swift, who's been playing amazingly. Thank you again, Lions. Um, but this game, we had 12 carries, and most of it was passing. I think our coaches got too dialed in the fact that the Jets were without their 2 main corners. So they're like, oh, we'll just throw the ball. We'll just throw the ball, considering when, oh, okay, we can still run it well. I think Boston Scott had a run for 15, Swift had a good run and all that kind of stuff. We just abandoned it. And when your QB, yeah, he was doing amazing plays, but he was also making bad plays.
Mhm.
You need the run game to one full back and let him reset. And yes, I mean, losing the right tackle sucks, but the backup is more known as a run defense than a pass defense. So you move into his strengths. But who knows? I know. I don't know if you heard the news. Obviously, our GM does not like losing. The moment we lose, we go out and try and stop that. So we've signed Julio Jones,
Yep, I heard that.
which a big name, but I don't know how much he's got left in the tank. I don't think
Right,
he's got a
right.
lot.
I mean, he played
Although,
with Tom Brady last year, and he just didn't do anything. So I don't
what
imagine.
what was his stats? Do you know?
It wasn't good. It wasn't great stats at all. It was not. I mean, my man barely had 20 catches the year, I think. But one, he was injured a lot, and two, when he did play, he just wasn't. He had one decent game, I remember, like 4 catches and a touchdown, something like that. But outside of that, nah, it wasn't a good year for Julio
It
Jones.
wasn't a good. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm curious because obviously he's 34 years old. He's a Hall of Famer. I would say he's a Hall of
Oh yeah,
Famer.
yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. I don't see what difference he makes on that team. But I mean, if they feel like they want to put a fire in someone, you know, on my other show, as the NFL turns, we do that every Sunday morning at 10:05 a.m. Central Time on the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast. I
That's right.
did predict my baller of the week to be Devontae Smith, and he let me down. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
He had an open drop pass that would have kept Drive alive. It's just the whole team
Oh
was just
man,
off.
just yes.
Julio had 43 targets, 24 receptions, only
Yeah,
229
so
yards last
yeah,
week
I see. Okay, I
in
thought
10 games.
yeah. So I'm like, it's just I don't know, I don't know.
You
But
can see the
yeah,
regression. Yeah.
right. So the
What was it? Sorry, after you.
oh no, no, you good. So we got the,
I
the,
was
the
going to
Niners and the
say,
Eagles both take their first loss of the year. We both agree that more cause for concern for the Eagles. I think the 49ers will be just they'll be fine. I mean, they'll be all right. I
yeah,
promise you guys. If Niners fans, do not panic. Eagles fan is a tiny bit of panic in there, just because we've seen the Niners dominate a few games this
yeah.
year, 2 or 3. We haven't seen a domination game from the Eagles, and like you said, they have the Dolphins coming up this Sunday night. It's going to be awesome.
The
Uh,
Niners have the Vikings. Ooh, interesting.
yeah, it's going to be good, man. All right, y'all. So our next one for the bad, we're going with the a New York state of mind, you guys. The Buffalo Bills squeak out a victory against the New York Giants. They probably had the highest spread of the NFL year so far. It was they're a minus 15 and a half point favorites, which means Vegas thought that this game was going to be a blowout, and so did I, and so did all of America, because the Giants were without Daniel Jones, and they already have no weapons now. Saquon Barkley came back, which is a big boost, but they had Tyrod Taylor, who is, when healthy, a decent quarterback. The Bills win this one, was it 14-9, I believe, was the final score. But
The final score,
oh my goodness, this game
yeah, it's
was
49.
ugly. The Giants had the lead for the majority of the game until the fourth quarter, where the Bills, just by pure talent, came back and won. But they held on to beat the Giants. The Bills did. But who are the Buffalo Bills, TJ? Because we've seen the highs, and we've seen some low lows now. And shout out to
Hmm.
Polly Rubin. Says, I'm psyched for the Lions. What's up, Polly? If you haven't, man,
Yes.
go back in the stream. We talked about the Lions, and are they considered to be the best, one of the top tier teams in the NFL? We both agree, yes. So go check it out if you haven't already, man.
Yeah, go ahead. But yeah, the Bills. I don't know. Like they lost last week in London, and obviously this week it came close. And there's a couple of calls like people say the last throw the Giants did in the end zone when that should have been PI, which would have given another untimed down for potentially another go. My goodness, when we had a last couple weeks ago we had a segment. Are the Bills the best team in the AFC? And at that time, we were like, yeah, because the Chiefs haven't been the Chiefs and all that kind of stuff. So at the moment, the Bills were. And as soon as we said that
Yep.
episode, it's just been chaos. So I mean, maybe we're cursed. But yeah, who knows? Like, who would you say the top team is in the AFC right now? Like, I wouldn't say the Bills are. The Bills haven't looked good. I wouldn't say the Chiefs. They managed to let the Broncos stick around, and then
And the
they
minute the
fumbled the
minute the minute we said the Dolphins, they got beat down by the Bills.
precisely. Yeah.
So I mean, it's a week by week case in the NFL. But we sitting now back to back weeks Bills struggled, whether it was in the UK or in the United States or USA. So it doesn't matter right now. Now, I do say this: pride does kick in if you're a
Mhm.
team, and there's good pride and there's bad pride. The Giants showed good pride in that game. Yes, we are these super duper underdogs, and we're on the road. This game was in Buffalo, correct? I
Yeah.
want to say the game was in Buffalo. You know the way they struggled, you thought it would have been in New York or New Jersey, which is weird.
Hill Stadium. Yeah, it was in Buffalo.
It was in Buffalo, yeah. So I don't get the struggle. Like we seen this team at their best is when they run the football and
Hmm.
they run it well. That defense has been good all single year. All year, that defense has been great for the Bills. Um, and now I know losing Milano that hurts, but even in this game with the Giants, the defense is still fine, right?
Yeah.
It is still the Giants, for Pete's sake, it's still the Giants' offense. So yeah, you should be playing well against them. But what I'm trying to say is, it's the offense now. The Giants don't boast any big threat on defense at all,
Yeah.
besides Leonard Williams, who has not. He's been a shell of himself all year. Uh, the Bills could not do nothing. They look sloppy. They look lethargic, and we've seen this from Josh Allen from time to time. You know, everyone gets flack about Dak Prescott when he looks bad, and then there's Josh Allen who gets like kind of praise for being bad because he's trying too much, which is a good thing to some people, not to me.
No.
Sometimes a little kiss, keep it stupid simple. And the Bills have not done that. When they run the ball with James Cook and company, right? Also, they had a big loss to Damian Harris. But when you have James Cook and Latavius Murray running the football well, and I saw times in that game where Murray was running the ball well, and then they say, all right, we're done running. Let's go back and throw it 5 times on the road because we have Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. Well, that's not always the recipe. It is still the NFL. If you can run it down someone's throat, do it. Do
Yeah.
it. And I feel like they feel like we have Josh Allen. Why should we run? Because having Josh Allen has not guaranteed you a Super Bowl yet at all. You know. So you,
No. Another. Yeah.
I,
It's
so
that.
go ahead.
I was going to say another quarterback who has a problem of playing hero ball.
Yes.
He'll be like, "It's all on me. It's all on Diggs." Throws the ball and INTs bad throws, bad passes. That's what we saw in week one, and it's just been good. And obviously, yes, the defense of the Bills isn't as good as it was at the beginning or the first couple of games because they lost people, and it did allow the Giants to keep in. But my goodness, come on! You need to finish opponents off. You need to be better than this. Again, you need to win in the NFL. You need to make sure you win the games that are easily winnable. Otherwise, that's how you lose. You get knocked out of the playoffs. It's simple. You should be able to. These games should be a cakewalk, so it needs to be a cakewalk. And I know there's a lot of factors in it, but it was just bad. And I don't know if that was a PI in the end zone. Who knows? But they look desperate.
Right. I mean, it was a bang bang situation, and I would
Yeah.
agree. If they would have called it, if they didn't call it, I would agree both ways. But it's bang bang. That it wasn't as egregious until you slow it down in super slow motion.
Of
Then,
course.
then you see the hold. But in me watching it in real time, I thought it was a good no call. Uh, but still, like to come down to that, it shouldn't have
Mhm.
come down to that at all. And the Bills, you know how there's always like uh, moral wins, like moral losses. Like, hey, that was a great loss. This was a
Yeah.
bad win. So Buffalo being the team they are, they'll take the dub. Obviously, who wouldn't? They'll take the dub, but they're going into film studying. They're like, yo, we got to be better, man. We have got to be better. What's up? Hold on, go ahead, TJ.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, no, it's like who knows with the Bills, and obviously they've got a very, very hard conference level. So they've got the Dolphins. Fortunately, they've already beat up the Dolphins, so they've got that so far on them. But who knows when they eventually meet again? It could be a different result, and they might lose their division, which they don't want to do at all. Right? But yeah, this was a week where every good team apart from obviously the Lions, seem to have just struggled. Every team you thought, yeah, that's a blowout, that's a blowout, like the Chiefs, like the Eagles, like the Bills, you just expected, and even the 49ers, you expected the games to be easily winnable, blowout opponents, and they struggled. Every good team just struggled except the Lions. So that's just the NFL being absolutely crazy. So
Three words: any given Sunday.
any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday, man, or well, Monday too. Of course, but still, any given Sunday, you just never freaking know, man. All
Yeah.
right, y'all. Well, that was our bad. We broke down the Eagles and the Niners, their first losses of the year, to the Browns and to the Jets, and then we had the Bills who won, but it feels like a loss though to the
Oh.
Giants. But hey, a win is a win. That is our bad. Now let's go to our last topic. It is our downright ugly, which is the Anthony
Oh.
Richardson news that just came out. It is a great chance. They have not 100% said yes, but it's a great chance that Richardson is going to have surgery and is season-ending surgery. The quarterback of the Indianapolis Colts, and he is going to be done for the year. So my question is, what do we expect from him next season?
Well, hopefully a speedy recovery so he's back to normal and the injuries don't linger. But this is two injuries. He's missed already. He's missed 2 games with injury. The first one was a concussion. And obviously, he's got is it an MC sprain? But could potentially have surgery, which sucks because when he was on the field, he was playing very well. He was doing what they wanted to do and had the talent to do it. Obviously, his sort of style of play
Hmm.
is going to get these injuries. He needs to learn how to protect himself, but he is a physical QB. He's a running QB, and they will have the injuries. Hurts has never technically played a full season, nor Lamar's. It's been a while. Lamar's missed a couple of games of injuries, all those kind of aspects. So hopefully, in this off season, he gets recovery, he gets healthy, and he learns to slide like Tua did, fall correctly. So yeah, like he has to learn how to fall correctly, kind of aspect, and hopefully, he can come out, look great, and lead the Colts because I think he is obviously still a rookie. We haven't seen a lot, but from what I can see, he is their guy. And with Shane Steichen, who is a great coach, it looks like can mold him into the QB they want. So fingers crossed for the speed recovery, and sky's the limit next season. Fingers crossed. Who
Right,
knows?
right. Shout Tuck the Puppy's in the building showing love. Hello, Carlos and PJ. What is up, Tuck the Puppy? That's your guy, huh? Peter said, "What's up, Tuck?" And we got the beautiful Fandarama. Says a little late, but I'm here. Fandarama, how you doing? Shout out to Barbara G as well. That's Fandarama's mom. You guys are awesome. Thank y'all for coming in and showing some love, man. As far as Richardson and what to expect, I hope he gets an understanding that this is the NFL.
Yeah.
This is not college anymore. You are not the biggest freak, the biggest athlete on the field. You're not that guy no more. You got cornerbacks who come in there and lay that wood. You got safeties who lay that wood on you. You got linebackers who run just as fast as you, and D linemen who run just as fast as you now. So those D linemen, 300 something pounds, and they put that pie on you too, man. My thing is he's got to be conscious about. Okay, I understand that. 'Cause I agree with you, TJ. He is he's if healthy, he's gonna be a phenom, and he's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
a must see TV if he can stay healthy. But he's got to understand, like, yes, you are a big individual freak. Well, I'm sorry, brother.
Uh,
I'm sorry, talking about something. I'm sorry. Kids, kids, man.
uh,
But no, he's got to understand he's not the biggest animal on the in the yard anymore. It's not. Those Florida days are done. That's in college. You got to be like a lot of these guys. They stay healthy because of this right here, because
yeah.
they know when to slide. They know when to just throw that ball out of bounds and just save it for one kid I've loved is Stroud. Stroud, after watching him in that Saints game, he just knows when to throw the ball away. And I love that. You play to see another down. That's why he's only thrown one interception all year. We got that, of course. The Saints did. But he's smart with the football. A lot of guys should learn from that. The young guys, and they want to play hero ball. And that was Richardson.
Yeah.
He was doing the first. his first 3 starts of his career was playing hero football, and that can get you hurt. These guys, everyone hits hard in the NFL. I'm sorry. Everyone hits hard in the NFL. So I hope he learns from those mistakes because he is something special to watch. I really enjoyed watching this in those first couple games. And if he does have surgery, like we both said, hope for a speedy recovery as well for Richardson because he's a guy that we kind of want to see back in the NFL ASAP.
Yeah, yeah, and he like it just sucks because this is his style of play, and he is going to be open for those kinds of injuries. And
Yeah, and I hate to see that freaking happen, because he's so young and he's got a lot to go in his career. He's got a lot to show, and we were so excited because the draft class isn't the best, but we saw that Stroud is now looking really, really good. We saw that Richardson was looking good when he was playing, and Bryce Young has been the one that's kind of been not so well. But hopefully, when he comes back, because he'll still be technically a rookie still, right?
technically, yeah.
Technically a rookie, although be in year two, but very fun to watch, man. All right, TJ, let's go with our what the fudge cake moment, man. What is yours, my brother?
I'm going to go with the New England Patriots.
Uh-oh.
Like, what the fuck are they? Like, what are they? Like, Mac Jones looks terrible. Everything just looks terrible. Like, they need to do something. Obviously, they've got Malik Cunningham now on the roster, but they didn't play him, even though it was such a big story that he's now officially on the roster. Like, what are they? And they lost to the Vegas Raiders, and Jimmy G had to be rushed to hospital because he's back. Hopefully, speedy recovery. Apparently, it's not serious as it is. But they lost to then Brian Hoyer. It's just, come on. We used to fear these Patriots. We used to terrified. They were the arch nemesis of the NFL. He was the Dark Lord, and now he is nothing. And it's just awful. Like like I said, my brother-in-law is a Patriots fan, and every Sunday he dies a little inside.
Yeah. To hit rock bottom is where the Patriots are. They're at rock bottom.
Yeah,
They did sign Malik Cunningham to the main
they did.
roster,
Yep.
and he jumped Zach B as the number 2 quarterback. So they might have a change coming up soon with Cunningham that we've been talking about in the offseason. We figured that might come.
Yep.
But they gotta make something change because both guys, Jones and Zappy, have had their opportunities and they both look hot garbage doing it. So
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. They did manage to run the ball. Both their touchdowns came from Zeke and Stevenson, but they weren't amazing. But we did say in the offseason, I said when I watched Cunningham is special. You
Yes.
need to let him go. He needs to. I think he's just got that other element, and hopefully they're testing him out to see if he will. But in a game like this is when you need to test him. It's not a particularly hard opponent. Use him there, but it was just my goodness.
I got you. My what the fudge cake moment comes from the Chicago Bears.
Oh
Yo,
yeah,
what the fudge cake? You had your season like you had it right there. You're at home. You just played a hell of a game. Scored 40 points against the Commanders. National TV, Thursday Night Football. DJ Moore got involved, over 200 plus yards receiving. Everything was going well. Fields was proving like I am that dude. Here we go.
mm-hmm.
Justin Jefferson is out this game, right? The best receiver in the NFL to most folks. And you have an anemic squad in the Vikings, both offensively and defensively, and you lay a big egg. Not in the scoreboard, but just your mentality, how you came out. Just a big goose egg on offense. The defense is fine. They played up to par. The offense, what was that about? That was ugly for about 3 quarters until Fields hurt his finger. Fields out for the rest of the game. The backup quarterback came in and looked decent besides a fumble that he had that went for a touchdown to Minnesota. I don't know what to say. That the Bears had their chances, their window to prove us that they're not trying to quote unquote tank this year. And now I'm like, yeah, that's the game where that lets me know They're done for the season. They're not even going to try. DJ Moore, before Fields got injured, only had 3 targets the whole game. 2 for 3 for 7 yards. He just had 230 yards the game before. What are we doing,
What are
Chicago?
you doing?
What are we doing? What the
My
fudge
goodness.
cake? I mean, this it drove me crazy because the one time I think I picked the Bears to win all freaking year, against a Viking squad that's depleted, they just boo boo the bed. How about that, man? And that's my what the fudge cake moment. I don't get it. The damn Chicago Bears, that just drove me crazy. That drove me crazy.
No, yeah, it was fair. It was just obviously I was gonna pick the Vikings last year, and I watched it. And I
And,
was
and,
like,
and that's my fault
ah,
because I kind of convinced you to go to the Bears. I said, well, Jefferson's not playing. You know that,
yeah,
right?
yeah, but, yeah, like just he dislocated his finger, which sucks, which really does suck.
He sucked before the dislocation. It didn't matter.
It sucked, but they did also keep it semi-close. Like it was a close for a while, and then the Vikings managed to pull away. But
Yeah, it's or should I say, what the fudge case Chicago Bears offense? How about that?
yeah,
Because the
yeah,
defense played fine. The defense did their part. The offense, matter of fact, the Vikings scored off of offense as well in that game. So I mean, it's just a freaking embarrassing. If you're a Bears fan, that's very embarrassing. At home against a Viking squad that depleted, I mean, we got the beautiful Dallas hockey girl. Says, hello, my love, Carlos Delgado. That's me. What is up, Dallas hockey girl? We got Samuel Wilkinson says, hello, Uneducated Sports Talk, and TJ and PJ. Good evening, all. What
what
is up,
up?
Samuel? All
Oh,
right.
everyone's good.
Let's get,
Oh.
we got now our week 7 picks and predictions. Are you guys ready for that? Let's get into it, TJ. As
This is always
always,
fun.
we'll start off with Thursday night football. That's right, y'all. The Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the New Orleans Saints. I guess I'll go first, my guy. I'm gonna
Yep.
go with New Orleans to win this game. I know it's probably gonna backfire, but hey, the Jaguars are most likely going up without Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence suffered a knee injury in that game, and he is doubtful to play. CJ Beathard is going to be the starting quarterback for the Jaguars, which sucks for me because in fantasy I got ETN and Christian Kirk, who I might sub out though. I'll stick with ETN, but Kirk might have to go. We'll see. But the New Orleans Saints at home against the Jaguars without Trevor Lawrence, I'm going with New Orleans to win this game. I think Beathard, he's got to play a superb game to win this game. And although the Saints lost last week, I do feel like our offense, although we still freaking suck in the red zone, God, dog, we just cannot score touchdowns in the red zone. And then our freaking kicker missed a 28-yard field goal. Okay, yep, we can't score in the red zone. But our offense in the 20s did look a whole lot better, a complete 180 of the year. So if we had that same mentality at home against the Jaguars, I think the Saints get it done. Prove me right, New Orleans. Prove me right.
Hey, good luck, and I hope so. I am also going to go with New Orleans, but if Trevor was playing, I would go with Jacksonville. I feel
Me
like,
as well.
yeah, Jacksonville's defense is playing very well, and it has been for the last couple of weeks. But if your offense isn't good at all, I don't even know their backup QB is. Um, I just feel like New Orleans will just have like your offense did play well and your defense is good. So I reckon those two will just outweigh the Jacksonville, and it's at home, so you've got that nice advantage in the Super. Well, it's not called the Superdome now, is it? Caesar Superdome.
Caesar Superdome, yeah.
Not instead of Mercedes Superdome.
Because we let Atlanta have Mercedes. We had Mercedes at first, and then Atlanta
Yeah.
just wanted to be like us. But we
Another thing they robbed from you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, another thing, right? Atlanta just yeah. So we're both going to New Orleans in that game, man. Next game on the docket should be a good one. The Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tampa Bay. Go ahead with it, TJ. Who you got, brother?
I'm going to go with Tampa Bay. I feel like they are a very good squad. I say that I consider them a good squad. I wouldn't consider them an elite squad. Baker's been playing very well. It's just unfortunately last week they ran into a better team, and I think Atlanta isn't. I think they're still trying to find themselves, and they're going to go into Raymond James Stadium and get punched in the face. Just straight up. They're just going to walk in and get punched in the face. So I'm going to go with Tampa Bay. Has a nice little bounce back game, and honestly, I can see them winning the South. Like, I honestly
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
So
I
yeah.
would agree right now. Tampa Bay seems to be the best team in the South. That's not a lot to brag about, but yeah, they're the best last year at 8-9.
That's
So
true.
I agree though. I think Buccaneers gonna punch the Falcons in the mouth, man. I think that Buccaneers defense against this Falcons offense that just still doesn't know what it really is right now. Ritter's not gonna be the guy. I can promise you guys that. Ritter's had some good moments, but he's had some really really bad moments as well this year too. And I think the Buccaneers are going to bring out all the bad moments for Ritter in this game. I'm going with Tampa Bay as well to beat the Atlanta Falcons.
Hey, at least Kyle Pitts got another touchdown, so I think he's up to 4
Oh, he
now.
scored a touchdown. Okay,
I think he scored a touchdown.
I knew he had got some yards. I think he had like 80 yards in that game, but I didn't think he had a touchdown. All right, well shoot, or he might have had. Well, all right, all right.
You've made me jump. You made me judge myself now. Let me double check.
Go look at it. I don't know.
I'm looking.
I saw he had 8 points in fantasy. So that's either 20 yards and a touchdown, or he had 80 yards receiving.
He had 43 yards and 1 touchdown.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, well, there we go. So that means in my league he had about 10 points then. Okay, all right, 10 some change. All right. So at one point I saw he had 8.1, so it must have still been going on then. All right. So that is we're both going with the Buccaneers. Now we have our next game. We have the Vegas Raiders. Oh, I'm sorry, Las Vegas Raiders taking on the I just realized people don't like them being called the Vegas Raiders. You got to put Las in it. Okay,
Really?
Las. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Some folks don't like being called Vegas. It says Las Vegas, not Vegas. Whatever. All right, Las
Okay, cool.
Vegas Raiders, yeah, versus the Chicago Bears. I'll go first in this one. I'm going with the Bears.
You're gonna go with the Bears.
I know I just trashed them. I know that they're my what the fudge cake team, but I feel like in this particular game, I don't necessarily trust the Raiders. I'm going with Chicago to win this game. Close game, but I'm definitely going with the Bears to win this one. Whether it's Fields or the other quarterback, I just feel like it's gonna be two sloppy ass teams playing each other, and I feel like the Bears are going to find a way to win this game or squeak out a win. I think they find a way to get DJ Moore back on track. Fantasy, let's go. But anyway, I think they find a way to get the ball a more, and that defense is going to, you know, hold it down against the Raiders, in my opinion. How about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Las Vegas Raiders. Obviously, I don't know if Jimmy G's going to play because he's got the back injury. Obviously, it's not as serious as it is. So they've got their Ricky O'Neill. I think he's Ian O'Neill. I think he is.
Something like
Yeah, Ian O'Neill.
Aiden, something. Oh, I forgot
So
already.
I
The kid from Penn State. That's all I know.
the kids would say it is one of those. This is not going to be a fun game to watch. This is going to be a horrible game. It's going to be a sloppy game. This is a game avoid at all messes. If you're watching Red Zone, I would be surprised if you never see this game. Yeah, just skip it to one side.
Skip it.
But I'm going to go with the Raiders simply because if the coach is smart, which I know he's not the best, because he's Josh McDaniels, run the ball and use McDaniel, not
Jacobs.
Josh McDaniels. Yeah, run the ball with Josh Jacobs, or I see Devontae Adams. Use Devontae Adams, or the sneaky one is that Jacoby Myers has been a solid wide receiver.
Yes.
This should be a simple game plan against a bad team, but they might overthink it. And I don't think Fields is going to play in Chicago, is he?
He might not.
He
I'm not
might.
quite sure. I don't know how
But
severe
even
their finger is.
then,
We
he
have
plays like
we have the disadvantage of having the show on Tuesdays,
yeah.
so we don't really know what's going on. We make these picks, but things change on Thursday and Friday and Saturday before the game. So
True, true,
Unfortunate
true.
for us, so, but we got to stick to our guns, right?
Yeah,
But
I'm going to go with the Raiders. I
eh,
just feel like the team is
Raiders
better.
Raiders win this game if Josh Jacobs does go, if he's involved. If he's
Yeah,
heavily involved, which he should be, Raiders have a great chance to win this game. But I'm gonna go just off the top of the dome. I'm going with Chicago to win this game.
yeah,
All right. So you're going Las Vegas. I'm going Chicago. That's our first time, I think, disagreeing, right? Yeah.
yep.
Here we go. Let's go ahead and get that out the way. Our next game on the docket, we have the Cleveland Browns, fresh off of their victory over the San Francisco 49ers, taking on the Indianapolis Colts, man. Who you got in this one, TJ?
I'm going to go with Cleveland. I don't know if Watson's going to return, but hey, PJ Walker didn't look terrible and they beat the 49ers. I was like, thank you. Thank you. That's good. We can win up. And then obviously our game happened. So I'm going to go with Cleveland, a really good offense, and they're going to make Gardner Minshew's life miserable. It's going to be horrible. So I reckon Cleveland's going to steamroll the Colts. So yeah.
I'm going with the Browns as well. Man, Walker's like, if you seen Walker's starting record, it's not bad. I think he might
Huh?
be either at 500 or like one game below 500. But the dude seems to win every now and then. I got to see his starting record as a quarterback, as a starting quarterback. Anyways, but yeah, that Browns defense. One thing, that running game, that defense is going to carry into this game.
Mhm.
The Colts are still in a flux with their personnel, literally because they have what's his name? The running back. Um, God dog it. What's his name?
Taylor.
Taylor. Thank you, Jonathan Taylor. I kept saying JT. But I was like, what does T stand for? I was like, it's JT. Anyway, Jonathan Taylor. Thank you, TJ. Jonathan Taylor is there, but right now Zach Moss is still getting all the carries over the last 2 weeks where Taylor's been quote unquote healthy. They don't know. I mean, obviously you feed the hot hand, so I get that part. But if your best player in the field, which is John Taylor's not getting the football, that really means you don't really know what's going on with this offense right now, in my opinion. Because if he's the best guy, and he is, right, you got to force feed him, and they're not even doing that. And their offensive weapons still not the best in the world. Obviously, Minshew has been a decent backup his entire career, and he's been a decent quarterback too. Remember that Minshew mania when he was at the Jaguars. Um,
Yeah.
but this Browns defense, they are something else, man. I'm loving this defense right now. Um, I love the fact that Walker goes in there and he plays like he should be the starting quarterback. And it
Yeah.
was funny because they had DTR in the week before as a starting quarterback. They said, nah, let's go with the guy who started a few games in his career already, PJ Walker, who would have been the XFL MVP in 2020 if it wasn't for COVID. So he's been there. He's won some big games in numerous teams already, as Walker is. I'm going with the Browns, man. Myles Garrett, you're right, though. They're going to feast on Gardner Minshew. Myles Garrett in that game, that is a good defense, bro. I'm loving it what I'm seeing in Cleveland. If Cleveland can win that game, man, they'll be 4-2. A quiet 4-2 if they can win that game against the Colts. So, yeah, we're both going the
Yeah.
Browns.
Yeah, yeah. It'd be interesting. Everyone was just shocked that Watson didn't play, and maybe he didn't want to play against the 49ers. What a game to come back at. But hey, Walker's did well, and yeah, I do like Walker. I really hope he does well.
I haven't seen if Deshaun Watson's going to come back for this game or not, but I'm saying even with or without Deshaun Watson, I got the Browns winning this game.
Fair, makes sense.
Dark Striker's in the building. He says, how's it going? What's up, my brother?
What
Dark
up?
Striker 628 showing love, man. Let's get it, man. We got so we're both going with Cleveland in that game. Now, where things get kind of interesting, we had the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Football Giants. I guess I'm going first, right? Ugh.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go with it, man. Give me the New York Giants, bro. I'm going with the Giants to beat the Commanders. I like what I saw in that game from the Giants against the Bills. I think Tyrod Taylor just gives them a veteran presence Daniel Jones is considered a veteran, but I mean, a veteran is only considered
Uh,
after 3 years you're a veteran. But
yeah,
still, like Tyrod Taylor, what he doesn't do, which I respect, and as a bridge kind of quarterback, he does not turn the ball over.
true.
Tyrod Taylor and Daniel Jones is a turnover machine. Let's be honest. He has more turnovers than touchdowns being thrown in his career, which is crazy, a crazy stat. I think like 62 touchdowns thrown and like 64 turnovers, which is crazy. But Tyrod Taylor will give you more possessions, and I think look, the Bills were just a better team. Let's just be real about
Yeah.
that. So they won off of pure talent. This game against the Commanders, this is not a quote unquote better team. Like this is it's a decent team in the Commanders, and they played very well on the road so far this year. But I think the Giants actually squeak out a win and beat the Commanders. I'm gonna say 20-17 kind of game.
Ooh, fair enough. Fair enough. Everything makes sense. I think this is just going to be one in the trenches, and I think Washington has just that better D line over the Giants' O line, and I reckon that's what's going to win this game. Like Tyrod Taylor, yeah, he's great, but he's going to be pressured the entire game. So I think the Washington is going to win this one, but it's a divisional game, so who knows?
Who knows,
Anything can
right?
happen. Absolutely, who knows? But yeah, I'm going to go with Washington, and I reckon they'll have about a 6 game sack game
Ooh,
kind of thing. Obviously, they've got Chase Young, they've got Sweat, they've got that level because the Giants' O line is terrible. But then again, so is Washington's O line. But they might.
right.
but I feel like How's not the best, but he has shown that he's got that dog in him.
Hmm.
Like he can just like he's been making crazy throws. So I reckon Howe could. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Washington. I'm just gonna go with Washington.
I
Before,
got you, man. So yeah, I'm going New York. You're going Washington. We got Christian and Rujo in the building. So, hey, Los and TJ, what is up,
what
Christian?
up?
Man, Peter said, "What's up, Christian?" And I got my main man Ben Modest in the building, showing love. He said, "What's up, Los and TJ? What's up, Ben? Always good to see you, my guy."
Good to see
Uh,
you too.
we've got the Dixon Way is in the building showing us. It's just dropped by to smash the like button like Jada smashes Will Smith manhood. Oh man, yeah, bro. Hey, she got to go, man. Jada
Oh my
gotta go,
goodness.
man. She is slandering my guy, bro, all across the new ways, bro. She must be stopped. I don't know who's worse, Jada Pinkett or Taylor Swift right now. Good God Almighty.
Oh,
And I'm gonna go with Jada because she's slandering my man's name, bro. Good
that is
God
yeah.
Almighty. But shout out to Mr. Dixon Way. Yeah, great channel, you guys. Check him out, man. There's live commentary and play-by-play. He is a Georgia guy, so anything Georgia, the Braves, the Bulldogs, the Falcons, he's that kind of guy, man. Show him some love. Atlanta Hawks as well, and of course a plethora of sports as well. So check out the Dixon Way on YouTube, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and tell them that UST Nation sent you there. All right. Shout out to everyone in the chat right now showing love. So TJ's going with the Commanders. I'm going with the New York Football Giants in this game. All right. A potential for a really good game we got going on. The Detroit Lions, we were just bragging about them, at the
Ooh,
Baltimore Ravens. All
yes.
right. TJ, who you got in this game, my guy?
This is going to be a fun game. I am. Oh, sorry, I just want to check where it's. Ooh, it's being played in Baltimore.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, this is a hard game. PJ, what you got? Who you got? I just want some advice.
She said, I'm going with the Lions. I'm going with the
You go with the
Lions.
Lions. Now I'll
Yeah.
take your advice, PJ. I'm gonna go with the Lions. Why not? You've got a perfect record. My fate is in your hands.
I'm only assuming because she's going to Lions because they're 5-1 and the Ravens are 4-2. So that's probably the only explanation I think she can give you guys.
uh,
But okay, she said the Lions are going to win because they're just a better team and they play really good defense and Lamar Jackson sucks. Okay, all right. Well, that.
Oh,
Well,
that's fighting talk there.
God, no. I'm also going with the Lions though, because of what she says, but to a less degree. Lamar Jackson is a turnover machine right now, and he
Yeah.
loves getting sacked for some reason, man. It's just been he's running around like a chicken with his head cut off every single play, trying to make things. I don't know what's going on with Lamar Jackson. I love the Ravens defense though. I think it will be
Yeah.
another tough battle. Now the Ravens offense slightly better than the Buccaneers, obviously. So it's going to be a great game. But if Jared Goff could stay upright, which I believe the Lions, their O line has been amazing. We didn't even get no love to the O line. The O line has been protecting very well
Yeah.
for Jared Goff, man. And that O line is going to take on that challenge. I got the Lions win this one. I was kind of back and forth for a little bit, man. But towards the end, I said, Detroit's a slightly better team. And if they can win this game, I am definitely on the bandwagon, man. Definitely on the bandwagon, bro. I am definitely on the bandwagon if the Lions can win this game. My God. But right now, the Ravens, their identity, I don't know what the hell they want to do on offense. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the Ravens should just run up people's freaking throats because they got that kind of ball game, but they want to prove that Lamar's a great passer. I don't care about that. It's all about the dubs. Give me the dub. And right now, even Lamar Jackson himself, Lamar retweeted someone's tweet about Lamar losing his fantasy, some random guy, and Lamar Jackson said, "Bro, I don't give a damn about you or your fantasy." Yeah, that's what he said. I don't give a damn about your fantasy at all. Uh, he said, I can care less about fantasy, man. I'm trying to get wins. So I respect that, obviously. But,
Yeah.
bro, I mean, the wins you gotten so far this year have been ugly.
It's not been the best, has it? It's not been the best. Like they even lost, nearly lost to Tennessee. It was an ugly game.
Right,
It was a
right,
horrible game, and there was a chance Tennessee could go in, and then Ryan Tannehill remembered he was Ryan Tannehill.
right.
So,
So hold up, I'm Ryan Tannehill. Let me throw an
oh,
interception. Or let me hurt myself a little bit, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
All
Fair
right,
enough. Fair
we're
enough.
both going with the Lions on that one because I almost went Ravens, but I was like, man, I gotta stop hating on the Lions, bro. I just gotta stop hating. This team is good, man. They're so well balanced. It is crazy how well balanced the team is. Now, no David Montgomery, that could be an issue. We'll find out if Reynolds is up for the task as a starter running back. If Gibbs cannot play again, we'll find out because he's been hurt the last two games, so we'll find out about that team. All right, our next game is from the AFC East. We have the Buffalo Bills taking on the New England Patriots. I'll go first. Bills.
Yeah,
That's it. But the
that's
Bills.
it. That's it.
But I'll tell you what, though. All jokes aside, though, this game is going to be tighter than it should be because it's just the Bills' MO right now. That Patriots defense, I hope they come up there and say, you know what, we're at home. Right? This is a division game. Let's battle out. But the last time they're at home, they got skunked by my Saints 34 nothing. This Patriot squad is bad. This Bills team should be
Not
pissed
good.
off. Should be. Who knows they are, though? They should be pissed off, though. And they should win this game easily. I'm going Buffalo win by 2 scores.
Fair. No, I completely agree, and I think honestly, it's divisional game. New England's at home. Anything could happen. Like they beat the Bills with Mac Jones. Once they beat the Bills, sorry, with Mac Jones throwing 3 passes. But that's when they had a run game. Don't have a run game anymore, and it is ugly. It is horrible. Just the Patriots team. So if Buffalo wants a game to get back to normal, it should be this one. But again, it is divisional, and my goodness, Bill Belichick must be seething. He must be hating everyone right now. Just that. Oh gosh, this game's going to be horrible. I don't think my friend could watch it. So yeah, Buffalo's going to eat them alive.
I got you. Yeah, we're both going Buffalo. That's an easy one right there. Maybe.
Yeah.
We've seen crazier games, though, man. We have
Yep.
seen some crazier games, so we think we've seen it all, man. All right, keeping it in divisional, we have the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks out of the NFC West Division. Is it your turn? My turn.
I think it's my
Yeah,
turn.
your turn. Yep, yep. Because you just went last. Yeah.
This is an interesting game, a very interesting game,
Very.
because Arizona has been playing people hard, and they are a team you cannot let hang around because they will fight back and they will not go. They will go down kicking and screaming, like no matter what. So, but Seattle, like they have looked good, but well, they haven't. Gino did not look good last game. It did not look good for Gino. I'm going to go Arizona.
Ooh, I like that,
I'm
brother.
going to go Arizona. I feel like they're ready for another win, and they are angry, and they are. I know it's at Seattle. I know it's at Lumen Field, and it can get loud, but I reckon they're going to get to Gino, and I think Gino is going to make a couple mistakes, and they're going to capitalize it because Arizona has taken a couple balls away, and they have taken advantage of those. Hopefully, um, Dobbs, I think their QB, Josh Dobbs, plays well because he didn't play particularly good against the Rams, but they kept it close for a while. I do have
They
to
did.
say
They did.
they kept it very close. So I am going to go with Arizona.
All right, look. I was just like you, man. I was literally teetering tottering about this game. I didn't know who to pick. I was like, this could be a game where Arizona's like, you know what? F it, man. We'll win again. Let's go. You know, But I'm gonna go with Seattle. I think Seattle at home. That crowd could be frenzy. I think they're gonna get the Dobbs. Early and often. I'm going with a blowout in this game. Honestly, I think Seattle. I think
Ooh.
Arizona finally comes down to earth per se, right? And I think Arizona loses by 3 scores. I got Seattle. I'll say Seattle wins 30-13. Yeah,
Damn.
something like I'm gonna go with that route. So I think Seattle a great bounce back game from Geno Smith and company, and I feel like the Cardinals said, "Ta-da!" Like we're not that bad, but now we really want to go with our main goal, which is to be the number 1 overall pick. So you know,
Just
we
suck.
we, we just want to kind of give the fan base a little hope for what the future. So ta-da! So, all right. So we defer on that. I'm going Seattle. You're going Arizona. Should be a great game, though. Double.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah. Yeah. So it should be a great game, though. I think, but I'm gonna go. My gut says it's gonna be a blowout towards the end. But I'm gonna say because Seattle. I think Seattle. If a pride. Now, when we talk about the word pride, I think pride should get in the way in this game for Seattle. Like, bro, we're the better team. We should be what Detroit is. Hell, we're the only one that beat Detroit this year. We should be what they're doing right now. That's what we want to be, a team that's recognized as one of the best in the NFC. You gotta win this game, in my opinion. If you're Seattle, if not, man, it's almost like who are you then? Do you want to win? We see Detroit making noise. What are you guys doing? So
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah, no.
a
Hey, who
very
knows?
uh, interesting game coming on. The Pittsburgh Steelers at the Los Angeles
Ooh.
Rams. And this game, my friend, I was definitely 50-50 on because this feels like a game where the Steelers could steal it and just be a defensive a
Mm-hmm.
monsoon, or the Rams could win an ugly game or even win by 2 scores. I don't know. Another 50-50 for me, but I'm going to go with. Oh my God, I feel like whatever I choose is going to be wrong, man. But I'm going to go with the Rams to win this game. I think the
Ooh,
Rams
interesting.
just a little bit more offense. They're at home, although yet Pittsburgh is going to be in LA, so it might be 75-25 Pittsburgh. So it's going to be a crazy atmosphere. Oh my God, like I want to change my mind now, bro. No, stick with your guns, Carlos. We're going with the Rams. We're going with the Rams to win this game, man. Oh my God, it's gonna be good. This is the game that I'm going to be most interested in as far as just watching the contrast between. I want to see that Rams offense and that Steelers defense go at it, bro. And it's going to be a great game. I want to see Cooper Cup how he plays against that. I want to see Watt against that O line
Mm-hmm.
of the Rams, and Watt is going to have a field day. But I believe that the offense for the Steelers really can't score per se, so to keep the Rams in it, the Rams have a little more better offense, so they'll find a way to win this game. I'm going to Rams. I'm going to Rams before I change my mind. Go Rams.
Yeah, you are spot on. This game it is a twin cost because like you LA's offense is better. Like it's straight up better than Steelers offense. So you think, oh, okay, cool, but line for LA is terrible, and then you've got TJ Watt who will have a monster game, which is great. But then you look at the other side where LA's defense is pretty good, and they've got Aaron Donald against the Steelers O line, which is not the good either. So he might have a monster game. And I'm also going to go LA Rams.
Whew.
I just say that I feel like they can overcome Pittsburgh's defense. They've got more of a chance to overcome Pittsburgh's defense than Pittsburgh has overcoming LA's defense.
Now, breaking news, not breaking news, but big news. I mean, their running back Williams is going to be out for this game.
Yes,
who had
sucks.
a great, he's having a great season so far. So I think Evans will be the primary running back now for the Rams, but still, I still will get the edge to Los Angeles because of just their passing attack if they can
Yeah,
get things going. But
they've got Pokemon and
yeah, Pokemon, Puka Puka, Puka Puka
Puka
Puka.
Puka.
Let's go, Puka and Cup,
Yeah.
man. But Cup has been amazing, bro.
Mhm.
Like back-to-back games, he's been like, bro. Y'all don't forget I was the number one option in fantasy just like last year. So
2 years ago, yeah.
yeesh. So he's a beast, man. Looking good. All right, so we're both going with the Rams on that one. I thought we would be 50-50 on that one because I almost went with Pittsburgh, man. But that's gonna be a great game. I'll have my eyes on that bad boy. All right, next we'll keep it divisional. The Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs from the AFC West. I'll let you go first. Or did you go first?
See,
Yeah. Go
no,
first.
yeah. See, this game, if you asked me, say, 4 weeks ago, I would say Kansas City should win this easily. Like, it's at home, it's all that kind of stuff. But Kansas City ain't looking like Kansas City. They're just not right. They're not clicking. They're not doing well. And Los Angeles, it's the Chargers. Chargers going to charge her. And I honestly think with that fact alone, Chargers are going to charge her. I'm going to go Kansas City. But this is going to be a low-scoring, horrible game, and I don't think this is going to put the panic that is like developing around Kansas City at ease. I think this is actually going to amplify it a bit more. But yeah, at the end, I think the Chargers are going to do something so stereotypical Chargers. They're going to lose the game, and Kansas City is going to take advantage of that. So I'm going to go with Kansas City, but it's not going to be a convincing win.
I mean, when was the last time the Chiefs lost a divisional game? I can't. I really can't remember. Like it's been a few years, and not just. I mean, they're at home, but these. I think isn't Pat Mahomes like undefeated in divisional road games in his career?
No way. He can't be.
I
He
mean,
can't be that good.
it was something to that form where he was like he's won like the last like 13 road divisional games or something. I'm like, whoa. Who the fudge cake wants to beat the Chiefs right now, man, in that division, right? Because we know the Raiders. Nope. We know the. I mean, the Broncos lost what 13 straight games to the Chiefs, or I think it's 16.
Mhm.
Is it 16 straight games to the Chiefs? Which is like
It's something
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Like 8 freaking years now in a row. And the Chargers might be the last one to beat the Chiefs. I can probably guarantee that. The Chargers might have been the last one to beat the Chiefs, but still, like no matter how good Los Angeles has been on paper, and look, this isn't the first time I've gone to a game saying, "Man, the Chargers could win this game," and then they play the game. It's like, bro, okay, what was that? Really? And it's gonna be a close game because it's always close between the Chargers and the Chiefs, or always semi-close or entertaining at least. And the Chiefs always find a way to win these games in the division. They've just absolutely owned the AFC West over the last since Mahomes been a starter. Let's be real.
Yeah, you're spot
They've owned the AFC West. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs as well, man. And like it's one of those I can't believe it until I see it, right? When was the last time the Chargers went down and just like really dominated the Chiefs? Right.
I have it.
Oh, okay. Let's get it.
In Arrowhead Stadium,
Okay.
they beat the Chargers. And this is the last time Kansas City lost a divisional game. For what I could quickly see, they beat the Kansas City 24-30 on the 26th of September, 2021.
All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's
Not
two.
bad, not
That's
bad,
2 years
not
ago.
bad.
That's 2 years ago. All
Yeah,
right.
Herbert threw for four touchdowns. Patrick Mahomes threw 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
Okay.
So
All right.
that's sort of what Pat Mahomes is looking like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, Travis Kelce. I swear I've seen this game from Kansas City. This was last week. Travis Kelce had 7 receptions, 104 yards. Kawhi was the leading rusher. This was what this is nearly identical for the Chiefs stats against the Broncos, and that came close. So yeah,
Right.
who knows?
I'll tell you what though, it was Thursday night. Thursday night games is always just freaking weird. I would, if I'm the Chiefs, I'm not even worried about that. Those Thursday night games, especially a divisional, there should be a rule. Thursday night should not be a divisional game, in my opinion. Like that is the dumbest rule ever. Whoever brought in Thursday night for a divisional game, divisional games mean something. I can't have my guys playing 3 days later against a divisional rival. I think it's so stupid. Anyways, that's my little rant, man. I hate that. Like a division, it should not be on a Thursday. It should not be. I don't know why they do that in these games. Like, why do I gotta play my division rival, but the Saints play the Jaguars on Thursday? Like, come on, man. So yeah, I got John Jansen in the building. Says hi. He says LOL PJ 93-0. She says right, winners only, baby. Let's get it. Yeah. So she's excited for that. What's up, John Jansen? Good to see you, my brother. Yes, but we're both going Kansas City in this game. But the Chargers are that one team in the AFC West that can give the Chiefs obviously trouble. And I'm gonna sit back and actually see Mahomes' actual division record since he's been a starter, man. It's gotta be like absolutely
It's got to be something
bonkers.
ridiculous.
Because it's 6 games a year. He's played 5 full seasons now, I believe. So that's at least 30 games. Dude is like probably 28-2. He's like for real in the division. He's probably like 28-2, man. It's crazy.
Pat Mahomes' division record. Someone's got to have counted that, right?
Somewhere. I mean,
in 2021, racked up 7 past the Chiefs. In 2001, ranked up 37 touchdowns with a 25-5 record. No, that's not what I want. Division.
that is not what we want, man.
No,
I'm pretty sure it's up there though. I mean, Mahomes he's been eating that division since he's got there, man. And they were good when Alex Smith was there. Before Pat Mahomes. I got MKI Sports says, what up, Carlos and PJ? Peter said, what's up, MKI? Are we good to see you, Michael? Yes, sir, showing love. All right, we have another interesting game, my guy. The Green Bay Packers against the Denver Broncos. This game was another one of those 50-50 games, in my opinion. I'm actually going to go with the Denver Broncos to win this game. Yes, I think the Broncos played just well enough to beat the Packers. The Packers aren't scaring anybody right now. Jordan Love, he looks phenomenal in one game, and he looks like he's a first-time starter in another game. So the Broncos, hopefully their defense shows the freak up, right? They played well against Kansas City, but it was Thursday night. Weird things happen. I'm going to go with the Broncos to win I'm gonna say a low-scoring game. I'm gonna say Broncos win 22-19. How's that sound?
Well, that'd be nice. And it would just hurt Packers fans even more because they still don't know what Jordan Love is, do they? Like they don't know what Jordan Love is. Like, it's just fair enough. I'm gonna go with the Packers.
Yes, sir.
I feel like the Denver, even though it's shown up against Kansas City, it's a divisional game. Weird things happen. But their defense is non-existent. It hasn't been for most of the game.
Facts.
So this is an ideal game for Jordan Love to hopefully correct some things. Oh, pardon me. And
Be good.
so I reckon they can correct their things, and hopefully Matt LaFleur will decide to run the ball because he doesn't run the ball at all. Like he forgets the running backs are there. But I reckon it's going to be a close game, 24-21.
Yeah, we both
That's what
agree.
I'm looking.
Definitely gonna be a close game, y'all. Hey, round of applause to TJ, y'all. Y'all understand, y'all? It's like 2 o'clock in the morning right now for TJ. You know what I'm saying? And he's up there balling out, man. So if he does yawn a few times, y'all forgive him, man. It's 2 o'clock in the morning out
Yeah, I
there.
apologize.
No,
Yeah.
no, 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 no. You're good. You're good. I just want to let folks know if you're new to this channel, man. My guy is from. You can't tell by the beautiful accent. He is from the UK, and he lives out in the UK. So yeah, it's a 6 hour time difference from where I'm at. So, shout out to TJ, man. Much love to that, brother.
Hey, we're
But
doing well. Normally we're about 3 a.m. by now.
right, right, yeah, right. Facts, bro. All right, so I'm going Denver. You're going Green Bay. I like that when we defer. I like that. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
right, now time for the main event of the evening. That's
Ooh,
right,
gosh.
Sunday night
No.
football, you guys. We have the Miami Dolphins at the Philadelphia Eagles. TJ, you go
This
first, brother.
game,
What you got, man?
this game is going to be horrible. It's going to be slaughter. It's not going to be good. It's going. The Dolphins going to win. I like. Hopefully, we get Slay back because he wasn't last game. Hopefully, we get Bradby back. But our secondary is so unbelievably banged up that even the practice squad players are banged up. Like, and we're going against Waddle and Hill. Maybe who knows? Hopefully, Reddick, we can get to her. Hopefully, get to her, but he's being protected. It's like it's like the Iron Curtain back there. You know, nothing can get through. So, but their defense isn't good. Hopefully, Hurts has a bounce back game, but Miami's going to score a lot of points. I see it. The Miami's going to score an unbelievable points. Hey, I'm shocked that the Panthers managed to keep them in check for as long as they did, and then they went off and scored 42 points.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
That's
like
facts.
precisely. So I reckon it's going to be. I'm going to go 32-21.
Ooh, I like that
Miami.
score. I can respect that score all day. Generic Baldwin says, yeah, including the playoffs, Mahomes is 80-20, his career record. He said in the regular season, he is 69-17 in the regular season. This dude is
Damn.
this dude is a beast, man. So I can only imagine his
Damn.
division record is like gotta be something crazy. Gotta be something crazy. So I'll find out later
Damn.
on in life what it is. He's 80-20, including the playoffs, you guys. That is nasty. 69-17 in the regular season. Sheesh.
That's
Ah man,
horrific.
that's you call badass, man. This is badass football right there, man. Uh, so yeah. Well, TJ, I'm gonna go with the Eagles, my guy. I always say this now. This might come back and bite me in the ass when I have the sound bite. But I always go with location and history, man. Location
True.
and history.
True.
All right, we had short-term history. The last time the Dolphins played a decent team, we had both offense and defense, or could score or could play good defense. It was the Bills, and they got mollywopped. Right. Here's my thing. Location. That game on the road. Another thing,
Reason.
location is in Philadelphia, and guess what? It's not beautiful, sunny, summer, 75-degree weather in Miami. It is going to be 40 degrees in Philadelphia. It's cause, look, I'm in Louisiana right now. It's 60 degrees out in Louisiana. I can only imagine it being about 40 degrees in Philadelphia. And it's Sunday night football, not Sunday morning football. I'm going to go with the Eagles. They're going to put the clamps on this. I think pride once again kicks in. The Dolphins will not score 30 in this game. The Dolphins might score 20 in this game. I got the Eagles stepping up to the plate, getting this dub. I think this game will say, all right, that's the Eagles we know about. That Miami offense, high octane, but we've seen
Mhm.
it can be slowed down. Their only loss of the game of the year, they got beat the brakes off of by the Bills. Right
Yeah.
now, the Bills have shown they can score like any team. You know, they can score great. The Eagles have not shown that, but also the Dolphins, from what I've seen, they don't have this great defense either now. They don't. And we saw the Panthers. It's the Panthers. Now they might have taken them lightly, but they're up 14-0 at the end of the first quarter against the Dolphins. All I'm saying is I've seen weird things happen. The Eagles are a much better team than the Panthers, and the Eagles are a better team than the Buffalo Bills, who beat the Miami Dolphins. I'm going with the Philadelphia Eagles, brother. If look, I got your back, brother. I got your back, man.
I really do wish that would be amazing. Like I said, we have entered the gauntlet. So any wins from here on out is needed and
Yes.
well wished. So hopefully, if we can get one against the Dolphins, that would be absolutely amazing and would hopefully set us straight. But
TJ, there goes our answer.
nice.
Mahomes is 27-3 in division play. I said 28-2. I was close. That was me just guessing.
You're so close.
27-3 in division play. That is
Damn.
crazy. Okay, he lost to the Chargers.
Yeah.
Has he ever lost to the Broncos?
No,
Nope.
I know he's 100% against the Broncos.
Has he? Okay, so it's the Raiders maybe once and the Chargers twice maybe. How about that?
Yeah.
How about that? God, dog. Yeah, because
Nicely done.
I can see Derek Carr winning one game against the Chiefs, right? I don't know,
Wow.
man. But Carr Craze. What's up, Carr Craze? I picked the Dolphins to win. Philly just hasn't gelled yet. She's got a question though. TJ, is this Sunday night game a Super Bowl preview?
Ooh, could be. It really could be. It is. Yeah, it could be. Hopefully, I feel like whoever's going to win the Niners against the Philly and the Niners game later down the year will get the number 1 seed, and then it's any given Sunday after that. But yeah, it could be a Super Bowl preview from Vegas, and hopefully Eagles win, and it will be the same result.
There we
Hopefully.
go. There we go. Well, yeah, so you're going with the Dolphins. I'm going with the Eagles in this one. This is going to be must-see TV. I'm so sad. I'm going to be out of town. Breaking news. My sister is pregnant. Hey!
Ooh,
Shout out to my baby
congratulations
sister.
on being an uncle.
Yeah, I'm going to be an uncle, man. So now, finally, there's someone else having the kids besides me. I got 5. My brother's got 1. And my sister's gonna have 1 now, and so we have a baby shower. She surprised us. We had no clue she was pregnant. She's actually almost 4 months pregnant.
Oh wow!
And she just told us last week.
Well, congratulations, and yeah, it's gonna be a fun time.
Got Giants fan 56 says, "Hey USC, just popped in to hit the like button. Have a good stream." Yes, ma'am. Thank you for the love, Giants fan 56. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We appreciate that, and tell Rise and Rhino I said what up. If you are part of Rise Ronald's channel, but what's up, Giants fan 56? Good to see you, and go Big Blue. Thanks, Mike. Says congrats, Carlos, and the Clayton family. That's right, man. My sister, her name is Jira Clayton, man. She's gonna have her first baby, man. Her and her fiance, that's my guy, man. I love that dude, man. So shout out to them.
Yeah.
For having. I'm be another uncle, y'all. Let's get it. So I'll be out of town Sunday, Saturday and Sunday. So no streams for the weekend, as I'll be hanging out with the family, man. So that's breaking news for you guys. All right, let's go Monday Night Football to wrap this up for our picks and predictions, y'all. We have the San Francisco 49ers at the Minnesota Vikings. I'm going to go first. I'm going to go with the Niners to win this game. I feel like, man, you know what? This is the one. Where the Niners say, you know what, bro? Like, we just gonna smash these guys. Let's just get out the way. We seen, look, if anyone has ever seen the Vikings, just know that Vikings versus Eagles was that week 2. Vikings versus the Eagles. The Eagles ran it down their freaking. I don't care who the running back is gonna be. It could be TJ as the running back for the Niners, and they're gonna win this game. They're gonna run it up the throats of the Vikings, I believe, and it's gonna be in the beautiful confined space of Minnesota, that dome. So I believe the Niners are gonna run it up and down the Vikings' throat. And like, There might not be no Chris McCaffrey, although he is day to day right now. So he could play in that game, but if he doesn't, I'm not worried about it. They got Elijah Mitchell. They got Mason as well. They'll run that ball. They'll do great play action. George Kittle will get involved as well. The Niners will
Yeah.
win this game. I'm not going to say easily because I got to give some respect to Kirk Cousins, but it is prime time Kirk Cousins, so I changed my mind. The Niners are going to win it easily. I lied, y'all. The Niners are going to
Just like that.
blow. Yeah, I forgot it's prime time. I forgot that fast. It's prime time Kirk Cousins. I got the freaking Niners. I'm going to say Niners win this thing. I'm going to say 34-20. San Francisco.
Yeah, no, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I think this game is going to put the final nail in the coffin for the Vikings season.
No Justin Jefferson
And
either.
no Justin Jefferson either. Maybe this is when they start considering trading Kirk Cousins. Obviously, he's got no trade clause, so he needs to waive that. But if this is his last year on the Vikings, I imagine he doesn't want to go out with a terrible record. But the Niners are going to bounce back. They're going to bounce back easily, and they're just going to run the ball. Apparently, I just looked. None of the injuries to CMC, Trent Williams, or Debo is considered major, long-term or anything. There is even a chance they might play this week. So even the Niners are just going to eat the Vikings. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see if I assume the Vikings will be sellers at the trade deadline to get those picks because that's coming up. I think that is next week, actually. So we might see Kirk get moved to a team, although Aaron Rodgers is saying he's trying to make the quickest recovery ever from an Achilles heel to potentially
I heard that, I had a thought like last night, and this is before I even heard about Aaron Rodgers' quick recovery, right? And just like 2 days ago, I was like, yo, I don't know if it was a dream or just a long thought while I'm at work, just bored. I was like, I saw Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs playing. I'm being dead serious. Yeah. It was like Thursday or like Friday. I'm just sitting like, Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs. Anyways,
he's already walking without crutches.
And then I heard that. Then I saw the news. I was like, whoa, he can maybe want to play. I don't see that. That's Achilles injury, man. That is nothing to play around with, especially in the NFL game. Oh no.
No, which is true. But have you seen he's already walking without crutches? He's already practicing, like doing the stances, stances and stuff like that. So who knows? Like the Bills are, like the Jets are hanging around, as I am fully aware. They could just sneak in with that seventh seed, and hey, any given Sunday, Aaron Rodgers return. I imagine he will be protected like there's no tomorrow and might have a club on his foot. But yeah. It would be interesting. It would be very interesting.
Gotcha on that. We got my guy, Dolph 17s from the Keeping It Real Who Dat Sports Podcast and my co-host from Ask the NFL Turns every Sunday morning, you guys. He says, Carlos, TJ, PJ, how you doing? What is up, my brother? Good to see you, man. Shout out to everyone in the chat right now, man, showing love. Samuel, what's good, my guy? Yes, right, the Cowboys did beat the Chargers 20-17. If you want to hear more about that, man, just go rewind back. That's our first topic of the day. We put that down. So let's go to our Week 7 locks now, man. I'll let you go first. I need to think about mine.
This is a hard week. This is, again, a very hard week.
Who did I go with last week? Did I say Rams over the Cardinals last week?
You picked the same as me. You picked Rams.
Okay, so, yeah, all right.
We tied there.
All right. So I know I can't go Rams anymore. Yeesh.
Ooh, this is a hard one.
I got mine.
I'm going to go with Cleveland.
Ooh.
I'm going to go with Cleveland.
That's your first one. I've been like, okay, that could be. You know, I lied. You did pick Atlanta one time against somebody else.
I can tell you who I think I picked. First week was Atlanta. Then it was Tampa Bay, Seattle, Denver. Denver. They beat Pittsburgh Steelers, Detroit, and then Rams. So yeah, somehow I am perfect.
Ben, go back and watch it, man. But no, we both decided the Saints gonna win. We both picked the Saints to win. Ben
Yeah.
Mott, we both picked the Saints to win. But rewind it back and see. I miss with Ben. I work with Ben, you guys. That's my guy. Uh, I'm gonna go. Hold on. I haven't chose Seattle, right? I have never chose
Yes, you.
Seattle.
Yeah. Ooh,
Did I
did
choose?
you? I
I
think.
never chose
Yeah,
Seattle.
you and I went Seattle in week 3.
Against who? Carolina?
In week 3, Seattle beats Carolina. Yeah. So you've already chosen
Oh, I
Seattle.
went Seattle then. Damn, I thought I
Yeah.
didn't go Seattle. All right, good. Let's not go that. Let's not go that route. Okay. God, dog. I'm glad you got wrote it down because I sure didn't write this down. I write everything else down but this.
But this.
Okay, man, this is gonna be tough then. So you're going with. I like that you're going with the God, dog. Who you going with? Oh, yeah, Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland. Oh, hold on. I never chose Buffalo, right?
You haven't chosen Buffalo, I
I'm
don't
going.
think. No, no.
Oh my God, though. Watch this crap. Buffalo over New England. I gotta win again. I
Oh
gotta
no, I'm
win.
sorry. You chose Buffalo in week 2.
Against who?
Buffalo was playing Vegas, so you won that
Oh, God, dog it. All right. Wah, wah,
one.
wah. Oh, this. All right. Y'all gonna make this so tough for me now. This is gonna be a killer. All right. You know what? You know what? God, dog it, man. Give me 1 second, bro.
No,
It's
it's
got to be
cool.
one of
It's
them early
cool.
games. Oh, I'm gonna go. Nope. And I chose Denver week 1. I chose Denver week 1 like a dummy
Yeah,
and
they screwed
lost.
you over there.
They screwed me. I can't even go Denver over Green Bay, which would have been kind of dumb anyways. You know what? Hey, I don't care. New Orleans over Jacksonville. Let's go. That's my week 7
Oh,
lot. Saints, baby. Who that?
really? I don't think you chose, and you went Rams, Baltimore,
I never gone New
Pittsburgh,
Orleans. I've never gone New
Seattle.
Orleans. I know
No,
that for a
no,
fact.
no, yeah, never went it. Fair enough. That's interesting. That's interesting.
I'm going New Orleans over Jacksonville, y'all. No Trevor Lawrence. That is my lock for week 7. So TJ's going with the Cleveland Browns over the Indianapolis Colts. So his lock is Cleveland. My lock is New Orleans. That is it, you guys.
That is
Woo!
it. That's going to be an interesting one. Hope that should be a win for you.
We'll see. I don't have the best track record on these locks, man. Like locks is like, my locks are horrible right now, man. I'm 3-3.
Yeah, I think you're 3-3. Yeah,
You're still 6-0, right?
perfect. Yeah, you're still
Boy,
perfect.
said watch the Jags win, Carlos. I know, Michael. I know, bro. I know. I probably done jinx. I already picked the Saints to win the game, so I probably jinxed them right there. You know, it was either that or Tampa Bay over Atlanta, and I was like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put all the pressure on my team, on my squad. Let's go, New Orleans. Let's get that dub on Thursday. And
just so when the loss happens, it hurts that bit
I will
more.
be calling that game. I will be calling that game on live, and I might have a special surprise for you guys. I might have a special surprise. We'll see for that game. But we'll be calling that game live Thursday night, you guys. Saints versus Jaguars, and then Friday. If all falls right in my crazy world of life, I will be having our MLB The Show giveaway on Friday, you guys. A Q&A. So if all goes right.
How are you liking the MLB so far? Phillies look
Oh,
good.
I love it, man. Philly's playing right now. Matter of fact, I don't know what the score is, but
Are they?
yeah, watch. I say that. Watch. They're losing now, but it's Phillies versus Diamondbacks game 2.
If you curse us, I'm not going to be
I
happy.
know, right? But they're up 1-0 right now in the series, man.
Yeah, no, they are.
So what is the
Bryce
week lock
Harper's
again?
good.
I'm going with the Saints over the Jaguars, and even though Trevor Lane says Trevor might play now, Los. Oh Lord, been on some of that.
No.
Oh
No.
well, I already locked it in, man. Clink clink. I locked it in, man.
If you're interested, the Phillies are up 2-0 in the top of the 5th.
Hey, let's go, baby. I'm trying to win some money over there, man. I'm trying to win $40 over there. Let's go.
Let's see. The Phillies runners. I don't know these stats, so I can't help you. Who scored?
Oh, no, it's all good. You good. I'll find out later on, man. I'm the sports guy. I find it out, man. All right, it's all good though, man. I'm still going with the Saints anyways over the Jaguars. I could be dead wrong now.
Oh
Could
gosh.
you imagine me
It's
after 7 weeks below 500 in my locks? God dog it. That's embarrassing.
that's not good.
That's not
That's
good, bro. That's
embarrassing.
not good. But locks, yeah, I'm not that guy, y'all. Don't come for locks. All right, man.
Listen,
So those are. I don't know. I think I'm missing a topic. Are we missing a topic? I think we're good. Uh,
close
so let's
just
go.
our
I'll close the
hot
message
takes.
out. So yeah, hot takes coming up.
What's your hot take, my friends?
And so there you go. It said Trey Turner and Kyle Schwarber with solo home runs. That's
Oh,
that's
thank
that's
you.
about right. That's about right. That's all they do is hit solo home runs.
Thank you. Oh, that should be good. I know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
doing
oh
after
yeah.
this.
Let's get it, man. I need some money, baby. Let's get some money out of that. Says you on Saturday football stream? No, I'm not, Sammy. We're not gonna do any stream Saturday or Sunday. I will be out of town in Baton Rouge and in Jennings, Louisiana. Uh, I'm going. My other sister has a housewarming party on Saturday night. Well, Saturday, so I'll be there all day Saturday, and then we'll be driving to Jennings back home in the area. And my sister has her my other sister has her baby shower, not baby shower, her gender reveal party. Sorry. So we're gonna find out the gender reveal because she's almost four
What
months.
do you think, boy or girl?
They look. We're all team boy around here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we all want a boy, but that being said, it's gonna be a girl.
I was gonna say, do you feel confident enough to put money on
No,
it?
never. I don't that's all God's gift right there. I ain't messing with God's gift.
Oh, funny. Absolutely funny. So yeah, what's your hot take of this week, Carlos?
You would ask me first, man. I
Of
don't.
course, of
Hot,
course. I
hot.
need time to think of one myself.
Hey, my hot take of the week. God, dog it. You know what? I'm gonna start changing this subject to like name that big baller who's gonna just ball out this week. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna probably do that. My hot take, man. I'm gonna go with Oh my goodness. Let me think. I want to think of one breakout player that I got my eye on this week. Um.
You want me to keep,
Oh my goodness.
I've got mine.
You
If you
okay?
want a bit
Okay.
more
Okay.
time.
No. I'm gonna go with it, man. I'm gonna go with it. Uh, I think DK Metcalf has a crazy game for Seattle. I'm going
Ooh,
DK Metcalf. I'm going 130 yards, 2 tutties. DK Metcalf.
fair enough. Fair enough. That makes sense. Hey, he is dominant. He's unbelievably
Cause what
dominant.
he, he's been having a bad year though. If you look at his stats, it's nothing spectacular from Metcalf at all. I don't think he's even hit 100 yards in the game yet. Maybe once so far.
Really?
Yeah, he's been having like man. There was a game just 2 weeks ago where my opponent had him and he needed to get I want to say it was 17 points to beat me, or he had to beat me by 17. I had the kicker, and I had Myers, and he had DK Metcalf, and Myers, my kicker, beat Metcalf in the game.
What?
Yeah, Metcalf only had I think 6 points that game, and my kicker had like 8.
Wow! Ouch! Ouch!
So
That
yeah, I'm
sucks.
I'm gonna go DK Metcalf against Arizona. I think he'll have a crazy game. How about that?
Fair enough. Fair enough. Mine's not particularly hot. I think, but I can see it happening. I see that the Detroit Lions will get the number one seed. I
Ooh,
think they will get the
no.
number one seed. I
That's
don't think
a
that's
that's a
particular.
that's a hot
That's
take. So
that's
week 7, episode number 11. Tita said the Detroit Lions will be the number 1 overall seed in the NFC.
I think they're just. I looked at their schedule earlier at the beginning of this episode, and I was so shocked of how easy it is. They've obviously got Baltimore
Well,
this week, and
I mean,
they end
damn,
it.
they still got the Lions. I mean, the Lions. They got the Bears twice, the
Yeah.
Vikings once or
Hold
twice.
on. Let me tell you. I'll tell you. Hold on. Lions schedule. This is how sort of simple. So this week they've got Baltimore.
Tough game.
Yep, tough game. Then it's the Raiders. Then it's the Chargers, Bears, Packers, Saints, Bears, Broncos, Vikings, Cowboys, Vikings.
Oh, I'll tell you one thing they're losing to The Saints, baby. Yeah, let's get it, man. We gonna put it on them, baby. Who that?
Like, fair enough. Like, they might lose against the Ravens. They
Nah.
might lose against the Cowboys. And even if they lose against the Saints, that's still a great record. That's what, 12 and
Yeah, I
4?
got the Ravens, Chargers,
13
Cowboys
and 4?
are the three teams that'll give them a challenge. Like I said, the
Yeah,
Saints could squeak in there and do something maybe, but that's about it though. So
maybe.
the
That's
Detroit,
about it. So
yeah,
I think 49ers, people are going to play them hard. And obviously, the Eagles, they're going to play them hard. And even they face each other late in the year. And I reckon the Lions are just going to casually sort of squeak ahead. And it's gonna be interesting.
it will be. Uh, any questions, you guys? Ask them right now. We are in a answering mood. Dark says, "Hot take. Sorry, TJ. The Eagles will have a huge downfall for the next couple of weeks."
No, I agree. Like honestly, the gauntlet has started, and it's going to be painful. Like I might get a bit more dishevelled as the weeks go on, but this is the gauntlet. That's why losing to the Jets hurts so much. Is because we needed them so many more wins before it started, and this was the most winnable one. And
Michael, I guarantee Sean Payton is not getting fired this year. I promise you that. They are. Have you seen they're cleaning house right now? It's a fire sale in Denver. Everyone's got to go. Everyone's leaving right now. They're trading each and every one of these guys, man, because they want Sean Payton wants his own team, and within the next 2 years, it will be a Sean Payton team in 2 years from now, including Russell Wilson being gone. So Payton's not going nowhere, man. That's a good hot take. Well, I mean, that's a hot take, but I ain't a good one. Sean Payton ain't going nowhere this year. Uh, he says, what about Amon-Ra St. Brown? Well, he's been great, bro. 12 catches, 124 yards last week. I think, well, 1 or 2 touchdowns against the Buccaneers. He's been awesome. He's been a dog for like the last 3 years now, honestly. Quiet individual. That's why he doesn't get a lot of pub. But, yes, he's been a beast, man. I'm loving it. I love his style of play, too. Tough nose, small receiver with great hands. He catches everything pretty much, man.
Yeah, no, he's a great. What a great find as a wide receiver. And then they have Jameson Williams as well, who, yeah, he hasn't played a full season, but he's still very good. Like,
Yeah.
for someone who really hasn't played, he is quite well polished, and it's just fun to watch them. Obviously, they've got a tight end, a rookie tight end, who's been playing very well. So, yeah, the Lions are doing incredibly well.
Fondrama says, Mel and Tim backfield in motion. All right, make a note and go listen to it. That's Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's breakup song. You will love it.
Yeah.
So let me hold on. Mel and Tim backfield. I gotta write. I'm gonna listen to it now when I get out of the stream. Mel.
Yeah, I've heard it. It's really I
Tim
played my friends who didn't like it, but
backfield.
it's very good. It's the one. Oh.
Okay, I got
It's all AI. It's all AI, which is amazing. If it's the one I'm thinking of. So.
I will definitely look at it, Fondrama. Thank you, love. Ben Massa, I think Kansas City and Detroit Lions in the Super Bowl this year. That's a nice one, though, Ben. Hey, it could happen. Like, I think the Chiefs are loving where they are because right now they're just under the radar. Besides Taylor Swift, they're under the radar as a team. No one's talking about them as a team right now, and they're just like, yeah, we're still 5-1, you guys. But hey, we like this under the radar stuff. Oh, by the way, we're the defending world champions. You know, and everyone's talking about the Dolphins and the Niners and the Eagles and the Cowboys and the Bills, and here come the Chiefs, just like, and the Lions, and here come the Chiefs. It's like, yeah, forget about us. We'll see you guys in the AFC Championship game, right? Every year.
If they make it, like I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they don't make it this season with the Dolphins and all that kind of stuff.
Michael says another hot take: Cleveland will go to the playoffs. Oh, I've been said that. I've been said that. I said that before. That was my surprise team in the playoffs this year. Is the Cleveland Browns. I got the Browns. I said they will go 10-7. They might go like 9-8 or something like that. 10-7. So we'll see. But
I'm just scrolling through this gauntlet the Eagles have. It sucks.
Oh yeah, you told us last week, man.
Yeah, I know.
And I believe you. I was like, God, dog.
It's like honestly, if honest opinion, if I think we're going to come out from week 7 to this week, I'm going to go with. I've got to count. I've got to count on my hand. Hold on. I honestly see us coming out of uh, 8 games. I see us coming out with potentially two wins.
Oh my goodness.
Honestly, yeah, with how
Uh,
the teams looked.
the next 8 games, huh?
Out of 8 games, I see us
Jeez.
going 2-6.
Nah, man, I can't see that for the Eagles, man. I can't see that, man. Nah, man, I can't see the Eagles going down like that. Two and
I
six,
really hope
man.
not.
Dark side, I got the entire AFC North in the playoffs. Yes, even the Steelers. Uh, I would agree.
Ooh, wow.
I have all the AFC North teams above 500, but the Steelers missing the playoffs.
Yeah, they.
That'd be crazy if all 4 teams make it, but I don't see all 4 teams in the playoffs. There's just too many spots. Not enough spots for all 4 AFC North teams to get in. Although it could happen, but I don't see it. Yeah.
No,
Well,
so
that is it,
there
man.
it is.
PJ, the last words. Are you hungry? Yeah, I know. We got some burgers. Yeah, my daughter cooking burgers right now. We can smell them through here. So
Ooh,
yeah, we about to
lovely.
get it in, man. Any last words, TJ? Time to wrap it up, you guys.
How's the tooth?
The tooth is good right now, honestly.
Yeah.
Every time I'm on my last wits about to go get it fixed, it stops hurting. Like so,
It's teasing you.
it's easier. And the minute I don't think about it, it's gonna just punch me right in the freaking mouth. Obviously, it's in my mouth, and I'm like, cause I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Like 2 Thursdays ago, I was driving to the freaking dentist, and they were closed.
Really?
I
You
was
was
driving.
like, that's it, I'm done.
I drove and they were closed by like 2 hours. I didn't know they closed at 3. It was 5 o'clock when I got there, and I was gonna say, "Hey, lady, how much? They'll pull this bad boy out, do something. I don't care." I was
That
gonna pay
would,
like I was gonna pay $700. I don't give a damn. Hell,
wow.
it was
Nah,
hurting
you
that
don't need to
bad.
pay that money. Frozen peas and a pair of pliers. Do it yourself.
No, hey, you guys at UK are crazy. I ain't doing that, man. Hey, but so what I did was I just got full of liquor that weekend. It was like 2 weekends
Ooh,
ago.
smart.
I got full of it, man. I was so I went straight rum. It was so bad. Like I'm not a I don't man. First of all, I don't drink heavy like I used to. I'm a chaser kind of guy. So out the bottle, I ain't give a damn. I had some what is it called, Caliber rum. Um, anyways, I'm drinking it to the head, right? The first one, swallowed it. All right. Second one, I mean, straight to the head. Go, 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 go. Third one,
Damn.
same thing. The fourth one, TJ, that did not go down. That bitch came out.
Oh,
That fourth one, that fourth one, I drunk it trying to be a G. That I
oh
went to
my
the
goodness.
I threw it up. Oh Lord, it was bad. It would not go down. I was like, all right, I gotta stop. I was toasted, man. I was full of it, bro. And I was on that Nyquil, Tylenol, Z-Quil, whatever you can think of, man. And then I woke up in the morning, it was gone.
Very fair enough.
And
Fair enough.
it has
Oh.
not reared its ugly head back since, man. So,
Hey, who
but
knows? Whatever you did, it worked.
yeah, I got full of that alcohol. But I promise you guys, worst case scenario, start of the new year, I'm getting it taken out. Worst case scenario. I am going to get it taken out, but I'm going to do it. If worst case scenario, or best case scenario, let me say that, the New Year's. Worst case
I
scenario,
see. I see.
tomorrow. All right, y'all, we're done, man. For the homeboy PJ, or TJ, I'm sorry, PJ. For the homegirl PJ, I'm your host, Carla Clayton. It's my good friend TJ Tracy, the main man of the hour, man. This is episode number 11 of Tuesdays with TJ. We are out of here. The last words, TJ?
Have a great night, everyone. Stay safe. It's a crazy world out there.
That's right. That's right. It's facts, y'all. Y'all do stay safe, man. Keep God first and let's out of here, man. All sports fans, you guys know what time it is. Stay smart. Stay uneducated. Peace. Later, mama. Love you guys as well. All right, TJ, have a blessed night, brother.
Have a great night, everyone. Bye.
Peace.